More crypto online news. Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi in the cryptocurrency space. For all my subscribers out there, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So in today's episode of More Crypto Online News, we have Congress took millions from FTX. Now lawmakers face a crypto reckoning. Now, I perused through this article and I couldn't really find exactly how much, but I remember reading a previous article, and I think FTX, and I mentioned this in the previous video, but FTX had given both Democrats and Republicans roughly about close to $30 million. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens, especially with now with all this money coming in. He's still, Sam Bankman Fried is still supposed to be speaking at this New York Times summit that's coming up, and then as well as he has something I read today in the paper. He has something in April of 2023, something that he's going to invite a whole lot of people down for. That's still potentially on. So it'd be pretty interesting to see. Comment down below what do you guys think about this. Especially in today's world, I feel like you can, if you have enough money, then you can get away with a lot more stuff. So it'd be interesting to see if he does any time. I've been seeing that online. People have been sort of going back and forth talking about if he's even going to do some jail time. I'd be curious to see. I mean, I would imagine if he did, it would be a very, very, very light sentence to basically a slap on the wrist is what I'm thinking. So curious to see, and then especially now that he's given them all this money, the lawmakers, we'll see how it happens. But it definitely puts everybody in an awkward situation because everybody knows what's happening, so everybody's going to watch and see. So we'll watch and see if they do the right thing, or they'll just let him just roam free. So that's the first piece of news. Next up, so Putin calls for a blockchain-based international payment system. So again, not surprised. So the Russian president criticized Western sanctions and urged for a system independent of external interference. So Putin, he's teaming up with a whole bunch of other countries, China, and they're all trying to come up with their own currency, if you will. And my opinion on it was, I always thought that how China's coming out with the digital yuan and digital currencies. I believe that Russia would probably follow suit and have some kind of cryptocurrency payment system to sort of avoid some of the sanctions that are going on. So it was only a matter of time, and I think as time goes on, and as specifically Russia and a lot of these countries figure out just the pure potential of cryptocurrency and what they can do, I think that they're going to start just using more and more capabilities to avoid sanctions. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think this is it, or are they going to go a step further? I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on that, because I definitely believe that it's going to be a thing where we're going to see more and more countries, especially ones who are doing some terrible acts, start to use cryptocurrencies. And I believe they already are, to be quite honest with you. So curious to hear you guys' thoughts on that. Let's see. Next up, Bitcoin mining revenue lowest in 2 years, hash rate on decline. So the total Bitcoin mining revenue, block rewards, and transaction fees in US dollar fell down to 11.67 million, a number last seen in November 2nd of 2020 when Bitcoin's trading price was 13.5. So a little bit about myself. I used to be a huge Ethereum miner. Litecoin miner, I should say. So I had a whole bunch of L3 pluses in my garage. I had about 7 of them. And at the peak, I mean, the money was great. Everything was running smooth. I was getting paid. The electricity bills were expensive, but the payment I got in Bitcoin definitely far outweighed the electricity bill and any other operating cost. And then we had that sudden drop in price, and I haven't turned them on, and I don't know how long now, almost a year and a half now. So, and I've just completely stopped. So mining is still a thing. I still see some miners out there, or some people and new miners coming out still, but I believe that the overall mining, I think it may start to progress into something like more solar powered, which I know mining takes a lot of power already. So that's one thing, that we'd have to overcome. But I do believe that's where we're going to go in the future somehow, some kind of sustainable way, not using a whole bunch of, we just need natural energy to mine Bitcoin. So, but not surprised at all in the least bit. And, this ebbs and flows. So it'll be lowest, and then later on in 2 years it'll be the highest. So it just keeps, going every which way. So, not surprised in the least bit, but we'll see what happens in the future with the mining. And next one. So I thought this was pretty hilarious. I don't know if you guys remember seeing this, but crypto entrepreneurs failed to capture Elon Musk's attention with a $600,000 goat statue. So this thing is like 12,000 pounds. It's a sculpture to Elon, basically, with him, I believe, on a rocket. Here's like a little picture of it. I think it's hideous, but a lot of people really like it. So they parked it outside. They wheeled it across the country, parked it outside of Tesla, and they wanted him to come out and sort of christen it and and talk about it. And he never came out. Wonder why. I mean, I think it's hideous, but that's just me. But now they said they're probably just gonna sit there. A security guard came out, told them that Elon hadn't told them they can park it anywhere on Tesla's ground. So they said they're just gonna sit here until he comes out and he gets their attention. But I mean, this was pretty public. So this was announced a long time ago. So a lot of people probably, I'm pretty sure he's seen and heard, or he's heard about it and seen about it on on TV or his phone or whatever. So I'm pretty sure he's well aware of it, but he just does not want to come out and see it. But I thought that was pretty funny. They paid a lot. It was a lot to get it built. So hopefully he does. If not, then they have a nice giant paperweight that they can use for something else. So so that's pretty interesting there. Let's see. Other than that, not too much big news going on. I did see something over here of note. Alameda Research withdrew $204 million ahead of bankruptcy filing. So a little bit suspicious, just a tiny bit. More to that. I'll cover that probably in tomorrow, the next day's news. But other than that, I appreciate everybody's time. Thanks for tuning in. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom, and I will see you on the next one.